Hello, my math independent study student. The objective for this video is to log exponent. First, anything to the power of 0 will be equal 1. So 2 to the power of 0 is 1, x to the power of 0 is 1, k to the power of 0 is 1. Next one, when you multiply monomial that have the same base, so base, which is the variable, in this case the base is the x, and you just add the exponent. So the exponent in this case be the m and the n. So you add the two exponents. So this is called the product rule. So then look at example 1. We multiply x times x to the power 3 times x to the power 4. Now if you have a monomial that have no exponent, it means you don't see the exponent. By default the exponent is 1. So in this case it will be 1 plus 3 plus 4. So that will give us x to the power 8. Now look at the next one. You have 2x squared y times negative 3 x to the power 3 y to the power 4. Again, what you are going to do is you want to go ahead and group them. So you have to group the number with the number and the factor that have this. So the monomial or the factor that have the same base. So the x squared with the x to the power 3. And the y with the y to the power 4. So now you're going to multiply. So 2 times negative 3 will give you negative 6. X squared times x to the power 3 will give you x to the power 5 because you add the exponent. Y times y to the power 4 will give you y to the power 5. Okay, let's move on to the power rule. So when you are raising a monomial to power. So in this case, x to the power m, all of that to the power n, you multiply the exponent. So you multiply the two exponents. So the m and the n will be our two exponents. You multiply, so m times n. So let's look at the example 3. So you have x squared y to the power 3, all of this to the power 4. So what we're going to do is that we are going to apply the power rule. So when you multiply the exponent, you can see right here that there are two factors inside this monomial, the x squared and the y cubed. So you will multiply the 4 with each one of the exponent inside of our monomial of this. So we have two factors now. So with the x first. So x to the power 2 times 4, y to the power 3 times 4. So that will give us x8, y12. Okay, so if you look at the next example, example 4, you have again, you have a monomial to a power of 3, and then inside monomial you have 4 factors. So you will distribute again, you will multiply the exponent. So to each one of the exponent inside. So 3, if 2 have no exponent, so the by default the exponent will be 1. So we 2 to the power 3, x to the power 3 times 3, y to the power 3, and z to the power 2 times 3. So I have it here. So therefore we end up with 8 because 2 to the power 3 will be 8. 8, x to the power 9, y to the power 3, and z to the power 6. And the last rule, so that's what we call the quotient rule. So when you divide monomials that have the same base, you can subtract the exponent. So the base here is x and the exponent are m and n. So you just subtract the exponent, subtract n from m. So let's look at the example 5. You have x to the power 3 divided by x to the power negative 2. Again, you have the same base, which is x, and your exponent will be 3 and negative 2. So you subtract the exponent. 3 minus negative 2. So when you have the two negative, it becomes a plus. So that becomes 3 plus 2. So we end up with x to the power 5. And let's look at example 6. You have 5 to the power 6 divided by 5 to the power 2. So again, you have the same base, which is 5, and you have the exponent with 6 and 2. So when you divide monomials, you subtract the exponent. They have the same base. So keep the base at 5, subtract the exponent. So 6 minus 2 will be 4. So you end up with 5 to the power 4. And the last example, so here we divided two monomials. Again, we have 36 m to the power 3 n to the power 5 minus 9 m n to the power 4. So when you go ahead and divide real number with real number, so 36 divided by negative 9, m to the power 3 divided by m, so we make sure that they have the same base, and n to the power 5 divided by n. So now we go back and we just need to simplify. So 36 divided by negative 9 will give us negative 4. M to the power 3 divided by m, we subtract the exponent. So 3 minus 1 by default should give us m squared. N to the power 5 divided by n to the power 4, so that will give us n to the power 1. So if 1 is the exponent, you don't have to write it down here. So this will be the conclusion for this video. Make sure you write down the summary. I will see you in class. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.